guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel if you're new. Today's video is going to be a little like preparing for 2023 video, or like a 2023 reset video, because it already is 2023, so like preparing is probably not possible because it's already 2023. Anyway, so in today's video we're just going to be doing like a little reset routine, getting into like a new mindset and a new perspective going into the new year. Also, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, because there's going to be a bunch of new exciting content coming your way this new year. And yeah, with all that being said, let's jump on into this video. I'm so excited. I figured I should start out with goal setting. I think this is probably the best way to segue. Does that make sense? Best way to segue into this video is just to talk about some goal setting, why I set goals, what a few of my goals are, and then just kind of like talk about how you can set realistic goals, all that, you know. Let's get into it. So the first thing oh, my glasses. I just dropped my glasses. I don't even need them. I just brought them out. I don't know, maybe to try and look smarter or something. But the first thing I wanted to talk about is writing down your goals. I think it is so important to write down your goals. Even if you like have all these goals in your head and you're like, yep, I'm gonna remember them, I'm gonna achieve them. I think the act of actually like physically putting it down on paper and putting it out there is so important. I just think people don't write down a lot of things these days, so I think if anything, if you're going to do writing down, write it down. You could also definitely write it in your phone, but I think the act of like writing it in a book, it just hits different. I don't know. So I just bought this little like A5 journal from Kmart. This was literally like $5. Like, it's not even expensive at all. Still in my plant era. So I have written down like my 2023 goals. I'm just going to read out a couple of my main goals that I have down here. So I would really love to save $10,000 into my future savings account. I've always been super invested in finances and putting money away for that kind of thing, so that's one of my main goals that I really hope to achieve this year. I would also love to go to the Gold Coast for like a 21st birthday celebration. My 21st birthday is in July, but I have uni break from like June to like the start of July, so I would love to go on a Gold Coast trip just to like celebrate my 21st birthday. Like, I just feel like that would be so fun. One of my other goals is way less screen time and just like being more intentional, no like mindless scrolling. It is very easy for me as a content creator. I spend so much time on social media, so it is hard to like switch off, I've found, because so much of my work is like based online. And then the last one I'm going to read out is to say yes to more things. I've found throughout the year, last year, I keep forgetting it is already 2023, last year, oh my gosh, that's like crazy to say, like 2022 is gone forever. I don't know, why do I still feel like it's 2022? So I would really love to just like say yes to more things and just not let like anxiety or anything like that hold me back, because that's something that I think I struggled with a bit last year. So I would love to do that. I have also written down how will I achieve my 2023 goals. So that is the next thing with goal setting. I think it is important to set realistic, intentional, like measurable goals first of all, to like write them down. But then I think going from there, if you're like, how do I actually achieve my goals, you have to give yourself like an action plan to achieve them. Because if you just give yourself a goal but you don't actually say like what you're going to do or like the steps you're going to take to getting that goal or achieving that goal, it's probably not going to happen, because there's nothing to like guide you towards achieving that, or nothing to like keep you accountable. So for example, with like the saving $10,000 over the year, if you divide 10,000 by how many weeks there are in a year, which is like 52. Okay, how much is that exactly? Because I divided by 50, but by 52 that makes a difference. Okay, so 10,000 divided by 52 is 192 like 30. So basically I'm just gonna round that up to 200. So that means I have to put away $200 every single week to achieve that goal. I've given myself this like measurable action that I have to take every week to achieve this goal. You could either give yourself like daily things you need to do, weekly things you need to do, or monthly things you need to do to achieve those goals. If that makes sense, I hope that makes sense, guys. But that's basically my thoughts behind goal setting and how to actually achieve those goals. But I think for the most part you need to set goals that are realistic and like attainable for you in that time frame. So yeah, those are my goals. That was like the goal setting part of this video. Now let's move on to creating a vision board. And I think vision boards are so powerful. I think having something visually to look at that like inspires you and like motivates you every single day to like work towards your goals, I think is really cool. And I'm definitely like a visual learner and a very visual person. I love things to be like aesthetically pleasing, or just like I'm very visually attracted to things. So I think having a vision board is definitely going to help me a lot in achieving my goals, or even just like being in that like mindset of like these are my goals and I'm seeing them every day. I think vision boards are honestly like underrated. Like if anyone says they're overrated, you are incorrect. I'm sorry. I think they are so underrated and I think they're not talked about enough. So we're gonna hop onto Pinterest. I keep slapping this very aggressively. I'm so sorry. We're gonna hop onto Pinterest and we're gonna create a vision board. So that's the plan. Okay, hey guys, so I have my laptop up here with my YouTube analytics up. Let me change that real quick. Also, my laptop is like sounding like an airplane right now. It's kind of, I mean, I'm not gonna say no to traveling. I'm not gonna say no to going on an airplane, but can you stop? Okay, so I'm just gonna be basic and look up vision board because I feel like it's gonna bring up a bunch of photos that I'm already going to like use. As you can see, I feel like I'm going to use a lot of these already. I like this like self-care, skincare kind of vibe because I definitely want to do a lot more of that. I feel like the vibe I'm going for is like traveling, a lot of like self-care, a lot of like positive words, just like positivity being spoken out. And yeah, a lot of like self-care. I kind of want to use this one as well. I'm gonna go ahead and copy all these onto the little like page I have. I'm thinking I'm gonna like overlap the pictures kind of randomly, and then I'm gonna put like the text little pieces randomly as well. Talking with my hands a lot as well. So that's what I've got so far. I want to put in some more like gym related ones. So maybe I'll search like vision board, gym. Also, I know I have a lot of tabs open. I'm keeping some of them. Oh, like this kind of vibe. I like this. Yep, I like this one. So we're gonna paste that one. And I feel like I want to space these out a bit more, but gym is like a big one for me. So this will be like central. That one's gonna be like kind of central because that one's like very important for me. So that one can go like maybe here, and I'll like slightly overlap it with that one. Hey guys, silly me, forgot to charge my camera. So my camera is about to die, but I'm gonna go finish the vision board. I'll show you guys what it looks like right now. So this is what it currently looks like. I still have like a couple pictures to put in, and then I'm gonna put like the little text overlapping the pictures. I'm gonna go charge my camera, finish this, and I'll show you guys the finished product. Okay everyone, that is my vision board. I really hope you guys like it. I've made it my desktop background, and I think it will just be really nice to like open up my laptop and see that. It's my desktop background now. I just think this is gonna be like so inspiring to like look at and just like see this every time I like go to like work or study. So I would definitely like encourage you guys to like make a vision board if you've never done it before. This is like my first time actually making one, believe it or not. And I'm very excited. I think it's just like really nice to have something visually there. So I'm actually going to be cooking dinner because it's 6 o'clock right now, but I'm going to be making like a healthy kind of protein pasta with like some broccoli. So I thought it would be like fun to kind of include that in this video because it's like a healthy kind of like resetting for 2023 meal idea. So let's get cooking in the kitchen. Currently in the kitchen and I'm cooking my dinner. So I just have some broccoli and protein pasta. Can't really see the pasta, but it is in there. There you go. This is the pasta I used. It's like the Veta Smart protein penne. It's pretty good. And I usually just mix in a bunch of like veggies or like vegetables. Veggies. So like usually broccoli, but like sometimes I'll add in some other ones. And I also mix in like lentils or like kidney beans or like a bean mix just for like a bit more like protein and other things like that. So this is kind of like one of the meals I eat most of the time, or like I have on rotation. It's just like super quick and easy to make, and it's pretty good. Okay guys, so just finished cooking my dinner. Super basic, but it's super good. I'm gonna go eat this now, and then I think the next part of the video will be like talking about like my reading goals and doing like my skincare, like night routine, getting ready for bed. I just quickly wanted to talk about reading. I do want to read like a lot of books this year. I definitely got into like my reading era last year. I really want to read It Starts With Us by Colleen Hoover, because It Ends With Us is probably my favorite book. I think a big thing for this year is I really just want to like read a lot, and not just like fiction books. Like I do love fiction books, but I also want to get into reading like a lot of like non-fiction books about like finance, mindset, just like literally about everything. I really want to get into that. I think on my next trip to the bookstore I'm going to pick up maybe like 2 or 3 kind of mindset like non-fiction books, because I love fiction books so much, but non-fiction books are very good for like self-development and everything, and I feel like they're very valuable. But another thing I really have been doing recently is listening to a lot of mindset and like self-development podcasts, which I think has really helped like shift my mindset towards a lot of like more positive things. I don't know how to like explain that. That like doesn't sound very convincing. Those are like 2 things I think I want to do as like a reset for this year, is read more non-fiction books and listen like self-development podcasts into my, I don't know, like this is a physical library, but like what do you call like a podcast selection? Audio library, I don't know. My skincare routine has like slightly changed since I think the last video I filmed was 2021 maybe. I use basically the same products, but I sort of like rotate different like products around depending on what I'm feeling. So I thought I would just like do a little cute little montage, oh my gosh, a cute little montage, just like showing you guys the products. Let's go. Cueing my songs, the most important part. And then I go in with my Garnier Micellar cleansing water. Why am I saying that like that? And my little like reusable makeup pad, and I just gently wipe off my makeup. This is honestly the fun part. Actually, the whole thing's fun. I love it. I then use my Cetaphil cleanser to wash my face. And I also have a little bit of a boogie because can't say no to that. The next product I use is my Niacinamide serum from The Ordinary. It's so good, and I just like lightly dab this on my face. And then I go in with my Ordinary moisturizer. This is my favorite part of the routine because I love moisturizing. Yeah, that's my little skincare routine. Also have to have a little bit of a dance party. It's like if you don't dance while doing your skincare or like your night routine, you're doing it wrong. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed.